Hello, everyone. Hello, it's Vita. She's down there, and Giovanna. What we're going to do today is we're going to hook up a trailer, okay? And then we're going to head over to one of my pastures, and we're going to load some heifers up. So let's hook it up. Let's see what we got here, and we'll go from there. Okay, now what happens is that part of the gooseneck is going to, as I turn this crank, it is going to go down on there, and that is what allows for my trailer to pivot as we drive, okay? And there is some locking mechanisms on there. There's some chains, as you can see. So, and what I'm doing is of course, there's the jack right there. I should have showed you that. I'm sorry I did not. So, anyway, so that's what happens. See, it lowers down, and it's going to set right on that ball. It's going to slide right down on top of that ball. You can see that. Let me see how that's just going to slide right on top of that ball. And then that will allow this trailer to pivot as we go down the road. So let's get that set down on there. And I'll go ahead and do some more jacking down off the camera, but I wanted to show you. Then this is the plug that goes into there. Now what that plug does is it connects the brake line from the truck, and it connects the lights from the truck. So that way I can have brakes, and I can have lights, tail lights, blinkers, everything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and finish hooking this up. That just plugs in like any old plug-in on a wall socket. And then I'm going to go ahead and set this on down, and I'll come back. Okay, now here we are getting that ball hooked up. What's going to happen is that pin's going to slide down. See that? That piece needs to latch. So you see how that latched in there, and then those two chains will connect, and then we're going on to the next part of our project, okay? Oh, you probably want to see the plug. See? It's plugged in right there. That's how that works. Goes up to that electric box right there, and it's wired all through the trailer for what we need. So, okay, let's head and load some heifers. Okay, now a little bit about trailer driving. Now, these trailers are long, and depending on the length, you can make it round a corner without compensating for it, or you can't. Now, I set this up intentionally. I promised one of my friends that was watching my videos that I would not drive and videotape. So what you can see there is that I'm cutting through the grass because I didn't go out far enough and then turn. So when you're driving a trailer, when you're pulling a trailer, you need to be aware of your surroundings and how your truck and trailer are going to react. So that's just a little bit. I know I told you we get to load the heifers, but I wanted to show you this first. So anyway, we're on our way now. Okay, bye. Okay, now I'm doing what I tell you guys not to ever do, which is load heifers all by yourself, or any kind of cattle by yourself. And but I've got Vita there. She's ready to go. So anyway, I'm going to get them in a little closer confinement. And the object is to run them through there, run them into that small pen, close the gate on there, and then run them up the alley and get them loaded into my trailer. That's the plan. Now, if this is the last footage you ever see of me, you'll know that didn't really work out. So we'll see if you see me back. Okay, here I am walking around to close the gate on the trailer. So I survived it. So what happened was they ran up that alley, and I do have a gate that's closed right there. See? So now all I have to do is slide that gate closed. Now I'll go around and latch it. So we did it. We did it, you guys. We did it. I'm so proud of all. Thank you all for helping me. Anyway, it was a really fun time. I hope you guys had a good time. And I'll do a close here in a little bit. Thanks. Okay. All right. I know I sound a little melodramatic when I'm talking about, working with my cows, but I think it's important that you understand. I'm sure you've probably seen the videos with the guy and laying on the bull and, kids right next to a calf, but that is different than a commercial herd. I don't do that with my cows. I don't mess with them. I don't hang around with them. I mean, I feed them and I take care of them and I give them, you know, I make sure that they're healthy, but I don't spend a lot of time messing with them. And because animals are animals, and animals are going to do what they're going to do. And only they know what they're going to do. And it's totally reactive. It's not there. It can be bad even with those people that think they've got tame animals. So anyway, so enough of that. So thank you guys so much. I told you I'm not going to drive. You know, I've got my heifers loaded, and so I'm getting ready to take them to the sale. And so I just want to thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Oh, I did want to put out one more time a plea for you guys to call your senators and encourage them to endorse the MCOOL law. That it is in the Senate right now. It is attracting bipartisan support. There's a lot more senators signing on. So it's really an exciting thing. But what that means is that your beef will have to be labeled from the country which it originates. And so it will be labeled born, raised, and harvested in the USA or from another country. You're probably seeing in your stores right now packaged in the USA, which means it can be from any place. And I know that I've said to you before that USDA inspected does not mean USA beef. Every piece of meat or any product, perishable product, has to be USDA inspected. So that's not a, you know, chicken has to be inspected too. Anyway, so that does not assure you made it born, raised, and harvested in the USA. Only that label will, which the only way to do that is a mandate and that a law. And so so we're working toward that. Need your help because consumers, there are way more consumers than there are ag producers. And so would really appreciate you letting your senators know that you want to know where your beef comes from. And so anyway, so that's just a little plug for that. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate you, and I really appreciate your support, and I hope you like them. Thank you. I do this and right down to the production of my beef just for you. So, and for me, because I eat it too. So anyway, remember, if you are here today on this planet, God has a plan for you, and it is good. It may not always be easy, but it is good. So thank you so much. God bless each and every one of you. And please show mercy to each other.